identify as psychiatric survivors. This conference, I wasn't here yesterday, I understand has been a little bit heavy on the end of mental health consumers. And there is somewhat of a distinction, although there shouldn't be as much as there is. But in the interest of polyphony, I would like to give voice to those who I met with last night, quite a few of the participants here, who, and I agree with most everything that's in this statement. It'll just be a couple of minutes. And this is an application of the principles of open dialogue here at this conference. At this conference, I would like to see maybe next time have more opportunity for dialogue with these different points of view. I propose that we apply these by listening to these voices. So we are concerned that we are only talking intensely about a disease model of emotional distress at this conference. This disease model says that emotional distress is caused by different biochemistry or genetics independent of life situations. According to Thomas Insel of NIMH, there is no evidence for this conclusion. Research has shown that long-term outcomes are not generally improved by using medications first, for everyone and forever. This unchallenged assumption affects all the decisions that are made in this country. We're concerned that the possibly harmful consequences of medications and of over-reliance on labels have not been acknowledged at the conference. Also, the topic of social inclusion hasn't been directly addressed by many speakers who are instead focusing on the disease model of emotional distress. A talk on social inclusion must include the social implications of entering treatment, receiving a label, and the ongoing impact of care. Since emotional distress is not primarily caused by chemical imbalances, let's address diet, exercise, trauma, sleep, employment, family dynamics, and spirituality first, before only looking towards medication labels. We need a dynamic, whole-person model that builds community, expands social networks, and is towards social inclusion. We can allow that everyone goes through adversity, and everyone in the community as a whole. And the best way through it is to talk to people who have recovered. Peer crisis alternatives cost 1/3 as much as traditional hospitals, have better outcomes than hospitalization. Peers are of great assistance as peer bridgers, wellness coaches, and crisis workers. Many people have found a way out of the need for mental health care by art, gardening, spirituality. And we want to move towards a new era of social inclusion.